Welcome back to another tutorial video. Is your auntie Miss Genevieve on your query, and this time we're looking at pre-vocational studies week 8 for those of you in basic 5, and our theme is economics. I repeat, economics. The topic we're looking at today is menu card. Menu card. Before we run into today's topic, let's know what our learning objectives are. Tada! We just have one learning objective, and they said by the end of this lesson, learners, which is you listening to me right now, should be able to tell the guidelines for writing a menu card and factors to consider in planning a meal. Let's head to the lesson content. Menu card and the guidelines for writing a menu card. Have you seen a menu card before? Have you? Have you seen a menu card before? When I say menu card, what do I mean? Have you gone to a fast food before? Have you gone to Crunchies or Kilimanjaro or Limpet, Spicy, Mr. Biggs, Relish, these are the one, Terminus, Luxury City, a whole lot of them, where you get to eat delicious, neatly, nicely, yummily prepared meals and snacks and drinks. Yeah. So when you get to such places, you will see a paper, a kind of card that contains information of different delicacies, snacks and drinks according and to their what prices. Yes, this is what we call a menu card. It contains the list of foods according to their prices. Let's look at a written down definition of what a menu card is. We said a menu card is a sheet of paper or cardboard sheet that contains the meals to be served during breakfast, lunch, and supper meal times. One can find them in hotels, restaurants, and even in the home. Yes, you'd be like, what? We get a menu card in the home? Yes, you get a menu card in the home. You get a menu card in the home. If you are organized, you can do that for your family too. You write down the names of food they can be eaten. Remember, on our 6th week we talked about meal planning. So after meal planning, next is the what? Menu card. You get to tell what could be eaten or what could be served during breakfast or lunch or dinner time. So let's look at the things we consider while writing a menu card. Guidelines for writing a menu card. It should be attractive. Yes, anybody who sees it will want to pick it up to read. That is where you get to catch your audience, your readers. You should make it attractive so they can read. It should contain all the courses of dishes to be served as a meal. To be served at a meal. All the courses of dishes, both the drinks, the appetizer, the main meal, and the dessert. All the courses of dishes to be served at a meal. It should not be overcrowded. There should be spacing so that your readers will not say, oh, all these things to read, I'm tired already, I'm not reading anymore. So just make it look attractive and simple. Meals should be arranged in a way they should be served. Let's not read something and say another thing. What we're reading should be what we're saying. You get that? Let's look at what we consider by meal planning. Factors to consider in planning a meal. 1. Age of family members. You don't produce or you don't cook sugary things for old people. It's not good for their health. So while planning a meal, don't consider the age of people there. And if it is children, know the kind of drink you bring out for them to drink. Alcoholic drinks is a no-no. You see why we consider the age of family members. Occupation of family members. If it is something to be eaten in the morning before going to work, you should know the kind of work the family members are going to face. If it is a tedious work, something that involves jacking and running up and down, and something that takes a whole lot of strength, you should know that the energy giving food should be more. Do you understand it? So with this, you should plan accordingly so that anybody that eats healthily enough to face the job or the activity they are going to engage in. Next is health condition of family members. You have a family member that is suffering from diabetes. You don't want to serve a sugary food. Or you have a member of the family that is suffering from running stomach and stuff. You don't want to serve highly proteinous food or something that is spicy like peppery. Or you have a family member that has cold or all this thing. You don't want to dish out a very cold drink. Do you see why we consider the health of our family members while planning a meal? Next is the size of the family members. This is to determine the quantity of food to be cooked. You don't cook 2 cups of rice for 10 people. It won't go around. So when you know the number of people that are involved in that food, you should know the quantity of food to prepare. Likes and dislikes of family members. Some people don't like rice, while some don't like beans. So now, when some people that don't like beans are in the family group, all you have to do is to cook lesser quantity of beans for those that will eat beans and more quantity of rice for all those that will eat rice, and vice versa for when it is the other way around. Availability of money. You don't go and start buying chicken when what you're going to the market with is merely 2,000 naira. Are you just going to eat the chicken raw? No, you economize. When you're going with bigger money, you go for bigger things. When you're going with smaller money, go for smaller things. Like the adage always says, cut your coat according to your size. Buy foodstuff according to the money you have. Availability of time. In the morning, you need to get to school by 7 o'clock. You don't wake up by 6 o'clock and on the stove you start cooking pounded yam. No, there is no time for that. And often salah, there is no time for that. You don't start cooking beans by 6:30 when you are going out by 7. You are mocking yourself. You won't eat, or you will eat and get to where you're going late. Food availability in the locality. You don't live in a place where they don't sell salad, the salad ingredients, and you start hoping to buy salad. That's a no-no. Things that are sold around you should be what you should aim for, else you're gonna go to market and come back empty-handed. This be told, you've understood and seen the. Let's look at number 9. They said religious belief. Some people don't believe in eating pork meat because of the religion. They say that is one of the defiled meat, defiling meat, or one of the meat that God said we should not eat, something like that. But I don't really believe in that. I eat pork meat. I eat any meat I can eat. I don't eat snake meat because I don't really like eating snake meat because I fear it when it is alive. So why eat it when it is dead? I have this fear that it might start rumbling in my stomach, or I'll dream of it I'll dream of it where it's chasing me that I ate the meat or something like that. So I don't eat snake meat, and that's not because of religious belief. Because everything God created, He handed over to man to do as He pleases. So, but some people have a different view to this. So considering this, you don't cook pork meat for those that don't like eating pork meat because their religion says no. you put them in hot while preparing your meal. All this being put into consideration, you will make a very good planning meal server. So that will be it on this tutorial. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in another tutorial video. Bye for now.